Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic and our Human Paladin playthrough. We are doing some questing here in the Grizzly Hills today. We're probably going to end up doing a couple of dungeons as well. Now it says that there's a quest here. Lieutenant Dumont at Amber Pine Lodge wants you to go to Evergreen Trading Post and obtain the Cedar Chest. Okay. Oh, so because these are technically low level, they're not going to appear in the world. I'm going to have to find the NPCs. I wonder if there's an in-game setting that would change that. Local support. We've reached a deadlock with the Horde in the Grizzly Hills. Our forces are just about evenly matched and all signs so far have pointed to a stalemate. Until this morning, that is. The local trappers have requested our help. Apparently the Horde took something that belongs to them, a relic of some sort. We get this back for them and they'll give us the edge we need. Head to Evergreen Trading Post west of Conquest Hold and look for a cedar chest.
See you later.
How's the inventory looking? Not very good.
Need help?
But I have a feeling it's never going to be. I should probably, you know, once we have fully decked out our DPS set, I'll probably put the protection set in the bank. That'll be one less set of gear we have to run around with. We could probably bank all the other sets. If I do heal, it would probably only be for a raid. And I would probably be able to plan for that ahead of time. Oh, do we... Oh, look at this. We could probably be using this for our DPS set. Let's replace the defense rating ring. Yeah, that would be a really good idea. Let's go ahead and save that. Okay, so yeah, we have a couple of pieces that are better than I thought, so... But the core of our gear is still tanking gear, so... That does need to change. Let's get rid of that.
Light bless you.
Okay, so where are we heading to? Evergreen Trading Post. Okay, so down over to our west. I probably don't want to get too close to Conquest Hold. I don't know if they have like anti-air guns, so to speak. Like mages hurling magic or something at passers-by, but... Not gonna fly directly overhead, let's say that. Part of me wishes that at Endgame, everything would just level scale to you. You know, but then again, part of the reward of getting to Endgame and getting all that gear is that you can kind of fly around like a superhero and just kill things in a couple of hits. So, you know, that would defeat that feeling for some people if everything was kind of scaled up a little bit to make it a little bit more challenging. But I guess that's not really the point of running around and doing quests at Endgame. It's usually you're not doing that for the challenge. We are flying over the hold and nothing is happening yet. I think we're okay.
need something?
It's locked, isn't it? It looks pretty ordinary. Lieutenant Dumont shakes the chest, producing a rattling wooden sound. No matter, I suppose. If this gets us the edge we need against the Horde, then I could care less if the cure for the plague was in here. No, you'd probably care about that. We have what the trappers want. Now it's up to us to sign them up with our side. Take the chest to a trapper named Ivan at the Aspen Grove post just north of here. If all goes well, we'll have local woodsmen serving as scouts for the King's army in no time.
Have a good one.
Is all gonna go well? That's really the only question left. And I think that opened up another quest. It opened up a couple of other quests. Secrets of the Flamebinders and thinning the ranks.
Well met. Light be with you.
It says he has the quest,
Be careful.
but he obviously does not.
What can I do for you?
You see how when we hover over him,
Go with honor.
it
friend.
but he does not have the quest, so that's a little bit weird.
King's honor, friend.
Interesting.
Be careful.
Well, let's go do what we can for now. Let's go close the deal.
Can I help you?
You did it. You recovered the chest that the Horde stole from us, so we thank you, Rambles. Very well, Rambles. Your people kept their end of the bargain. Tell Dumont that we'll honor the deal.
You're around.
Something's up with these guys. I remember something going on. Are they worgen? They're worgen, aren't they? Pretty sure they're worgen. They're worgen in a time before worgen were playable characters. Something to keep in mind. I'm assuming you're in here.
What can I do for you?
Excellent news, Rambles. With the locals' help, we'll have the logistical support we need to outmaneuver the Horde in this region. I have further tasks for you if you're interested. We've been trying to negotiate with the trappers for weeks, but we got nowhere until you found that blasted chest of theirs. This should be good news to our envoy in Silverbrook. When Ducal went there about a week ago, and his last letter indicated he'd been making little progress. Okay. Go to Silverbrook and aid him in his diplomatic efforts. Take the roads heading northwest of here. You should find it after crossing a couple of bridges.
Be careful.
Let's check outside and see if maybe that popped these quests up. They did. Okay, so we can do these now.
Greetings.
Secrets of the Flamebinders. Even as we attempt to fight off the Horde, the Dragonflayer tribe musters in their village of Voltron, near the coast to the south. The most powerful warriors in the village are granted flame-imbued talismans that give them the ability to control powerful savage proto-drakes. If we can gain control of one of these drakes, perhaps we can use it to neutralize the threat posed by the Voltron. The Dragonflayer of Flamebinders create the talismans and imbue them with power. Kill them and take the talismans.
For the Alliance. King's honor, friend.
And thinning the ranks, there's a flurry of activity down in Voltron Village to the south. Thane Torvald Eriksson and his Huskarls are preparing for war. With most of our men in the field dealing with the Horde's treachery, Amberpine will be vulnerable. Travel to Voltron, which is near the southern coast, and show those Dragonflayers we're no soft target. Slay as many of the Huskarls as you can find. Make the big twice about taking advantage of our conflict with the Horde.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, so what do we have going on? We have another quest we can pick up down at this tower. The diplomacy quest sends us up to the north. Maybe we want to follow up on that first? We're basically going in like two different directions. Let's go do the kill quest stuff first. Let's do the kill quest stuff, and then we'll come back and grab Descent into Darkness. You know what? Let's grab Descent into Darkness first, because what are the odds it takes us into the same exact area? The odds are like 60-40 against it doing that. But we're gonna grab the quest just in case. Something is already going on here. And there isn't a quest. This must be an escort quest. Because, yeah, I don't see any NPCs inside. Alright, so we'll come back and check on this later. Let's get out of combat so we can mount up. Yeah, it seemed like that other player had just started the escort. Or the event, or whatever it is that happens there. I've gotten so used to playing the rogue over the last month that I like twitch to hit my stealth button as soon as I dismount. It's a good thing that on this keybind list, Hammer of Wrath is where stealth would be, so like every time I accidentally hit it, nothing bad happens. We don't blow a cooldown accidentally. I could probably be like incredibly so much more aggressive. Which actually relies on them to aggro me though. Which is like not as easy as you would think it would be to get them to do. Let's see if I can hold all 4 of them long enough to actually fight them. Well, we got 1 Talesman out of all that. Let's try to keep doing very similar pulls to that if we can. We have to like, oh, did she just went back to work? She's like, nah, I don't got time to get murdered by a level 80. It's like I need to just go back to my work. Let's do this. Let's just stand in the fire. I heard that was good to add a little bit of additional challenge. Well, we have all the talismans we need now, it's just about finishing up the kill quest. So we only need the Huskarls at this point. Just making sure we had like reputation gains tracked, which we do. Alright, let's go double check that event or escort quest or whatever it was, see if that's back up yet. Maybe he drops an item that begins a quest? Okay, he did turn into a worgen, so did this guy. Yeah, he definitely dropped a journal of some sort. Mikhail's journal, Descent in the Darkness. The journal was written by a denizen of Silverbrook named Mikhail. It details the arrival of a shadow-worshipping group called the Wolf Cult. The villagers were reluctant to embrace the cult at first, but sympathizers sprung up gradually among the town residents. Unsettled by this, Mikhail sent his daughter Sasha away from Silverbrook, while he attempted to reason with the other villagers. Mikhail's last entry mentions a meeting of local town leaders to discuss unspecified events in Hollowstone Mine. Interesting. So, I guess we're going to Hollowstone Mine. Or we're turning it into somebody. Yeah, we're turning it in. We're not going right off to the mine, but I'm hoping that we'll get sent there and that we can kind of continue this plot thread a little bit.
Need help?
With the talismans in hand, the Drake will have no choice but to obey you. I can't wait to see the look on the Thane's face when he realizes you've commandeered his proto-Drake. Well done, now we must follow through and press the advantage. Now that you've captured the flame-imbued talismans and weakened Voltron's defenses, we can strike at its leader, Thane Torvald Eriksson. The Thane's favorite mount is an unruly proto-Drake he calls Flamebringer. It is kept bound in chains in the western part of Voltron, but with the talismans you should be able to control it long enough to use it against the Thane. Once you have the Flamebringer under your control, search the tops of the towers for the Thane and show him no mercy.
Light bless you.
That sounds fun.
Hey there.
What's this you've got here? I imagine there would be more to this than just an isolated town of hostiles. We have men near Hollowstone Mine. Perhaps it would be in our best interest to do a little research. I'd say so. The Westfall boys were sent east to look for a path into the Northern Territories. Their secondary objective is to secure strategic resource points, so I'm sure they wouldn't mind investigating a mine. Look for the Westfall Brigade encampment far to the northeast and seek out Gieran's Stoutmantle. Okay. Nice. I should have assumed that he would be with the Westfall boys. You might remember him if you ever spent any time in Westfall. Make sure to tell him that I sent you. He'll be more than happy to let you claim a functioning mine for the king.
For the Alliance.
Very cool. But first, we're going to go down here and take on the Thane. I wonder if we could just kill him outright. I don't see any objective saying that I have to commandeer the Drake to do this. I think I'm just going to fly up to him and fight him with my mace. If that doesn't work, if that gets us killed, I'm sorry, I will then fight him with the Drake. But we're going to try this, what they call the old-fashioned way. Yeah, he's an elite, but that should be fine. Yeah, I mean, I think we've got this. It helps to be level 80.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
Alright, that one is done. I think we could just catch a flight point over to... If we want to go do the Westfall Brigade stuff. Or we can go do the Envoy mission. Let's go do the Envoy. Because I feel like the Westfall Brigade would be sending us over here, and I don't think there's going to be a lot left to do over there, so we literally might just be meeting up with him, and I don't know. We'll find out, but let's go up here for now. It's good to finally meet you, Rambles. We'd heard about you up here. Welcome to Silverbrook. These trappers are a great bunch of lads and lasses, hardy people, and they know the lay of the land really well. You'll find it's a great thing and that we finally won them over to our side.
See you later.
I mean, he seemed nothing but happy, so... If he's been here for a little while, you'd think he'd have found out that they were werewolves. Oh, now we have quests popping up. As I fly away. Northern Hospitality, it's good to meet you. Let us celebrate our pact by partaking in some good old-fashioned horde killing. You'll find marauders from Conquest Hold just outside our town, west of here. Why don't you head out there and hunt them like the filthy animals they are? Let's see if our new allies can back all their talk with some action. Alright, directly into stuff here.
See you around.
And then there's another quest to pick up on the other side of town. Here we go. Kaja has it.
Hey there.
Have you heard of the wolfsbane plant? It is a horrible weed. It destroys our farmable crops. We spent all of last week cutting them down, but the roots are beginning to sprout again. It might not seem like an urgent matter, but a resurgence of the plant could be a real disaster. Do you think you could help us by uprooting them where you find them near the village? Oh yeah, get rid of the wolfsbane? Yeah, sure, we can do that for you.
See you around.
Alright, so we're collecting wolfsbane and we are fighting horde. Maybe we try to round some of them up. See if we can hold on to some of them. I wouldn't mind if they introduced area loot as just a quality of life fixture. Let's call it a classic plus quality of life fixture. Just let us have area loot. Let me have area loot and auto loot. I just want to walk over the corpse and have it loot. I don't want to have to click anything. Also, maybe an option to have a keybind to pick up items in the world. I really don't know what that keybind would be in WoW, but that would be nice too. Less clicky clicky, more typey typey. I'm surprised you aggroed us. You are bold. This area is strangely quiet as far as music is concerned. He says as the music starts back up.
You need something? Have a good one.
Hello.
Thank you, Rambles. You didn't get any wolfsbane on you, did you? I've got these allergies that act up every once in a while. Oh yeah, the allergies.
Have a good one.
Alright. Looks like we did have something else pop up. Are we not tracking like vendors or anything? No, we are not. Repair. Innkeeper. I guess we can't use any of their vendors or anything yet. Nothing shows up as trackable.
Greetings.
Alright friend, you've done us a favor or two, but that's not the true test of a person's courage. Around these parts, you're not a real hunter unless you wear your prey's skin. Sergei unsheathes his skinning knife and hands it to you. The leader of those motherless orcs attacking our town is called Bonesnap. You'll find him at a camp further northwest. That's right, you're gonna skin the monster.
For the alliance.
That's a little... I mean, he's an orc. That's a little bit too much. That's probably... I would consider that a war crime. Yep. If you were at war and you killed an enemy leader and skinned them, I'm gonna go ahead and just call that a war crime and be done with it. We have a captured trapper here.
You need something?
I really don't want to skin this guy. Stop, put away that knife. You don't have to do whatever they sent you to do. You're not like them yet. Oh, good. I'm glad somebody stopped us from skinning. I'm glad we didn't really skin this guy, let me say that.
How are you?
Don't do it, Rambles. The people that sent you here, you shouldn't trust them. Thanks for helping me. My name's Sasha. Listen, I have to get the hell out of here. The people that sent you here, my people, they've changed. They're not good people anymore, and they want to turn you into one of them. This test they sent you on is just the beginning. Head to the northwestern end of Silverbrook and you'll find something of interest to you. Good luck and trust no one.
Safe travels.
Let's go ahead and renew strength and seal a command. And let's see what we're gonna find here.
What can I do for you?
A caged prisoner. Who's there? Are you here to kill me? Who are you? Please, you don't have to do this. You're not one of them. Quick, let me out. We have to get to Amber Pine Lodge immediately. Once Lieutenant Dumont finds out who these people really are, this town will be reduced to rubble.
Be careful.
Okay. How did you get captured? Were you bitten? No. Answer me. Were you bloody bitten? No. You don't even know, do you? The trappers? They're not human. We have to get out of here. Come quick. Take Ducal's horse. He's one of them now. Oh no. There's lamp oil and back, make use of it. The fiends hate fire. Can we go faster? Yes, we can. So we have trample, and we have burning oil. I don't see that we have to use this yet. Maybe if I zoom out a bit, that will be helpful. I'm assuming we're going to have to use these buttons. Yeah, here we go. I'm not, like, 100% about this at all. I feel like I'm kind of doing something wrong, but I can't really figure out what it is. That hit the tree. That was pretty clear what happened there. That was wrong. I feel like they're not dying. That's what I feel like. We have to maybe stun them in the fire. I think that's what's supposed to happen. So we have to stun them in the fire, and then they die. Let's wait till a bunch of them group up. There we go. That worked pretty well. It took me a while to figure out what to do, but we got there. Where are we headed exactly? Man, we are on a long journey here, it seems. I'm actually not sure. I guess we're going to Amberpine Lodge. I just wonder, like, how much more opposition we're going to expect along the way. A little bit more, at least. Let's wait till they group up. They could have had him move a little bit faster. I mean, he's already a little janky as it is. I don't think him moving faster would have really hurt anything. I could be tapping my sprint on cooldown. That would actually physically make him move faster, but I mean just in general. All right. And he just disappears. Okay, perfect.
Hey there.
Worgen, blasted, light-forsaken, filth-ridden Worgen. You're one expansion too early. You should have just waited, and then we could have got along. It's time we showed the locals what us civilized folk do with beasts like them. Our response must be immediate, decisive. We must teach these savages not to cross us. Our scouts have located what's left of the Silverbrook trappers. You know, the ones who didn't get to douse... The ones you didn't get to douse in flames. Apparently, they're blockading the road to the southeast. Perhaps they're trying to box us in. Head to the forest edge post and take care of them. Their leader's reported to be a man named Vladek. Make sure he's dealt with.
See you later.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, so that's right. So we would have been sent here anyway, and then we would have gotten the item at that time. So yeah, we did things in a little bit of a weird order. And also, there's not a lot of people up. Let's come back here and maybe we can... Oh, you're evade bugged. Wonderful. We will put you out of your misery. Now we just need the name guy to respawn and we'll be all set. There he is. Let's go ahead and vendor some stuff.
Hey there.
Maybe even get a repair. Whoops, need those.
Have a good one.
We might make enough money to eventually get our epic flying, so that would be cool.
You need something?
It's a shame those trappers turned out to be afflicted. We sure could have used a few more fighting men. May the poor souls rest in peace.
For the Alliance.
That's it for that one. Oh no, wait, something else popped up out here. What is this? Which one of you has it? Ah.
I am on it.
The failed world tree. Interesting. My ancestors once planted a tree in the middle of the Grizzly Hills. It was called Vordrassil and was to become a world tree. For reasons long forgotten, after the tree was fully grown, they decided it needed to be destroyed. Its giant trunk splintered at 3 locations in the area to the north. Where the tree touched the ground, foul ooze began to crawl the earth. Bring me slime samples so I can begin my work and the earth can be healed.
A shaft and
Very interesting to me. Dark influence. When the tree Vordrassil fell, its hollow remains grew roots deep into the ground. I want you to go north of here to 3 locations where the trunk shattered and go as far beneath the ground as you can. You'll find them west of Grizzlemaw. Use this orb once you get there to get an imprint of the energy surrounding the area. If we're to heal the land, we must first find out what caused Vordrassil to fail as a world tree all those years ago. I hope we do find out. That sounds incredibly interesting. I'd very much like to find out all that stuff. Let's start over here to the east. We have 3 places we need to use the orb. And we need to go into the tree, so we're going up here. We're going to fly down and go underground. I wonder how long we're going to... Well, we're probably not going to stay mounted that long looking at it. We stayed mounted a little bit. We're also looking for ooze samples, so... we can fight some of them as well. And now we'll go over to the west. We have 2 places there where we have to probably do the exact same series of actions. We could fight outside a little bit to get some samples since we haven't picked up any yet. Let's round these guys up. Alright, instant respawn. I'll definitely take it. Alright, we have 6 out of 6 samples. Now we just need to take one more reading from a little bit further west. I feel like this is probably going to chain at least 2 or 3 more times. It seems like they're trying to tell us some historical information about this failed world tree, and I'm very interested to hear it. I hope it's good.
Goddess, bless you.
The slime is not natural, Rambles. Its very nature is corrupt and evil. We must find out more. That's what I want to hear. The energy in the orb is overpowering. A dark force has tainted the ground near Vordrassil's remains. We will need to investigate more. A possible link. The furbolgs that live east of here are more aggressive and bestial than the ones we're used to. Our forces have squared off with them more than once, and the survivors always speak of a dark, slimy substance dripping from their corpses. Their condition could be linked with the contaminants we found on Vordrassil's remains. Bring me samples of the furbolg's blood. You will find them in the Rage Fang Shrine and the Heart's Blood Shrine far to the east.
Go in peace.
And children of Ursoc, the furbolgs of Grizzly Hills carry with them a corruption of some kind, that is for sure. Tribal war has broken out amongst them after years of peaceful coexistence. What remains to be seen is whether the bears they worship as gods have also been tainted. Ursoc's 2 children, Orson and Codian, dwell in the Heart's Blood Shrine and the Ragefang Shrine, south and southeast of Grizzlemaw. See if they will speak to you regarding what has happened here.
May the stars guide you.
Okay, we can do that. We'll also find out if they're like just hopelessly corrupted, because that could be a thing. So we need to head this way for Orson's story and over here for Codian's story. Either way, we are heading east for everything right now. Kind of assuming he's going to be in a cave of some sort. Let's check over here. We can fight these guys because we do need some blood. You're free to go, Orson, but first tell me what's wrong with the furbolg. You don't understand. If I wanted to, I could fight my way out of this cave. It's my father, Ursoc. He has returned from the dead, but he's not the same. He gave his life during the War of the Ancients thousands of years ago. For centuries, the furbolg who worshipped him tried to devise a way to resurrect him. Finally, they decided they were to attempt to regrow the failed world tree Vordrassil and use its magic to bring back my father. What happened then? The sampling they grew bore a fruit. At first it seemed to work. Ursoc did come back and I was filled with joy for a brief moment. As he recovered, it was clear that he wasn't the same. Neither were the furbolg. Whatever evil caused the ancient druids to tear down Vordrassil manifested itself in the new tree, and then turned all into monsters, filled with bloodlust. The thing that now walks the Grizzly Hills is not my father, and it must be put to rest. Alright. Let's pop over and hear Codian's story. My mining skill on this character is, not too low. 212 out of 300. I need to find out what I would want to mine and where I would want to mine to get that leveled up. Because it would be definitely good if we can go mining as we went around the zones doing this kind of stuff. These guys are like non-aggressive to us, which makes it feel a little bad to kill them actually. Daughter of Ursoc. Who, let's see, I am Cody and daughter of Ursoc. I watch over this once sacred shrine. I've not seen a stranger come here in a long time. Who was the stranger? A furbolg named Tur Ragepaw, not one of ours. This one came from the southern lands. He was of the Timbermaw tribe. He wanted to see Ursoc. He seemed to think that Vordrassil's taint could be purified and used to save my father. It is foolish to entertain such hopes. You will agree when you see the darkness that has afflicted him like I have. Okay. Yeah, these guys are not aggressive. I'm gonna see if I can fight them up here. And then we need to figure out where Ursoc's zombie, where his zombie body is walking around, causing trouble for people, and we need to take him out too. But yeah, let's go find some aggressive guys. I don't want to like attack non-aggressives. I kind of worry about reputation. It's probably not a real thing to worry about, but it still kind of feels bad to attack them if they're just being chill. Whoops, sorry guys. I wanted to help you. And see, look, we had a faction shift. Now, oh, they're going back and forth. Oh yeah, it's like one or the other is gonna hate us. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, I want to fight the guys who, like, started off as aggressive. And I doubt it matters at all, but... Interesting, though. It's really cool to hear them, like, talk about how they're at war with each other, and then to actually see them at war. I like that. It's really cool. I don't remember ever seeing this assault happen. Alright, we need one more blood. Strangely, there's no music going on here. It's a little bit eerie. Most of the fighting here is done. Let's head over this way. Now this guy hates us. Alright, there we go. We got it done. It wasn't pretty, but we did it. Many innocents were probably killed. We'll never know the rights and the wrongs and, you know, all that stuff, but we did what we came here to do. Yeah, see, they have the whole tree here as their little village. I wonder if there was probably fighting going on in there too we could have helped out with. And by helped out, I mean slaughter everybody as they proclaimed us friend. They were like, anybody who fights the Frostpaw are our allies, as we accidentally / inadvertently aggro and kill them. Mm-hmm. This is not where we're going. We're going to talk to the Night Elf lady.
What brings you here?
The corruption present in this blood is identical to that of the slime. I don't have a good feeling about this. Ursoc's children are wise. Their words explain much of what we've seen so far. The druids of old seem to have had good reason for destroying Voldrassel. We cannot let the furbolgs regrow it. On the other hand, saving Ursoc's spirit hinges on the magic contained by the sapling. Take this torch and use it to burn the tree. You will find it in the middle of Grizzlemaw inside Voldrassel's old trunk. Bring me the Voldrassel ashes. It's my hope that once purified by fire, we may use its magic to cleanse Ursoc's spirit of its dark taint.
Goddess watch over you.
And Voldrassel's seeds. We cannot allow Voldrassel to grow again. If the furbolgs regrew it once, they can do it again. Go to Grizzlemaw in central Grizzly Hills and obtain Voldrassel's seeds. I will make sure they're properly disposed of. Alright, we are going to do that stuff, but we are going to take a break here for today, guys. I know that we didn't get any dungeons done. You know, I do want to try to get a heroic daily done every day, but I just really got into the questing out here. Having a really good time in the Grizzly Hills. I'm really enjoying going back and doing these quests and reading them and seeing their lore and their stories, meeting the characters, and just trying to go for that 100% quest completion. So, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it as well, but we will be doing some dungeons. We will probably have whole episodes where we just run a bunch of dungeons, you know what I mean? But then sometimes we're going to be going out questing and seeing the world and seeing the quest that we didn't see the first time through, so that's the plan, guys. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.